Lead instructor Lispino with Spirit Training Group here. We're going to talk about the private course. Now, in the background, I'm going to have some footage from some private courses that I've done, or maybe just B-roll from some testing and training scenarios. So it's not all related to what you might do, but it all can be done at a private course. So let's go over that. So why might someone want to do a private course? Well, in a private course, you can control the variables. You can control who's there, you can control what we're doing and at what pace we're doing it at. This is certainly an option for new shooters that are anxious about having other people on the line, or if you're just wanting to go get better with your friends or family members and you want to run some drills together. This is certainly the way to go about it. Now, right away, what is the initial offer for a private course? Well, right away, you can take my normal courses, such as Defensive Handgun 1, Defensive Handgun 2, and some other ones. And you could just choose to take those as a private course, and it's the same curriculum, just more so at your pace, whatever works for you. Now, the more opportune thing is the unique course option. So, if you want to have a themed course, let's say you want it to be based off of your favorite video game or your favorite movie scene, or maybe you want to run some very particular high intensity drills with a friend, I will design those courses for you. And we can discuss it and actually make it worthwhile. We can discuss what we're able to do and within what parameters we're able to do that. Or I can design a course of fire for whoever you want and however many rounds you want. I can design a course of fire and just surprise you with it if you decide to do that. Sorry. Now, these are where it gets interesting. Because whenever I have the considerations that you as a potential student slash customer might want on your private course day, I have to put that through the filter of what will the range allow me to do. Depending on the range layout, I might only be able to have one target at a time. I might not be able to move. I might not be able to let you draw from the holster. I might not let you be able to move with the team member. So this heavily depends on where we are going to be shooting. In fact, it becomes one of the biggest barriers for doing instruction and shooting in general is figuring out those parameters of where can we shoot. So you are going to explain to me what you want to do in your course. For the purposes of this drill, let's say you want to run some team drills with a friend and you got 200 rounds of ammunition. That's great. I will create that course dependent on the ranges that we have available. Let's say that we have two separate ranges, one with a very wide private bay and one with a small berm. I am going to get with that range. I'm going to figure out what's allowed, what we can do, what we can't do, and I will create the course curriculum from there. Once I have it complete, I will more or less say, hey, the course is complete. If you want to take this, I can tell you about it or not, and that's entirely up to you. If you don't want to know about it, then you won't know about it until the day of, and I'm going to do all the setup and everything, and I'm just going to tell you the course of fire. If you do want to know about it, I'm going to run it by you, and I'm going to tell you about those limitations that we have and some that we don't. Now, obviously, there are a lot of cool things that we want to be able to do, but that doesn't mean every shooter is going to be capable of doing that. So, depending on the intensity of this team drill that you want, we might actually start it out with just some initial moving to cover things. That way, I, as an instructor slash range safety officer, can observe you being safe in a live fire environment. And we may even run a few blank drills where there are no rounds in the chamber, and we're going to run them completely empty just to make sure we're getting comfortable with the drill, depending on what we're able to do with the range, of course.
Back pressure's crazy.
Mm-hmm. It tastes great, don't it?
Nah, not at all. What's the one downside of shooting lefty? It's all in your face.
I don't think that's the only downside of shooting lefty.
So what was that, Joe?
So, some courses, I have to include additional things for safety reasons. But for the most part, if we can show credentialing and other training in other areas, I can forego that sometimes. But for the most part, we're going to keep it safe, we're going to keep it fun, but we're going to keep it engaged. And like always, depending on the amount of instructor involvement that you want, depends on how much I can get involved. Because it's up to you. It's a private course. It's whatever you want it to be. So if you want me to go in there and actually teach you and your significant other how to clear your specific house, where we actually lay out 2x4s on the ground or temporary fencing, whatever the case is, I can teach you how to maneuver and communicate. If you would rather do it on your own curriculum, then I am just going to be there as an observer, making sure that you're safe. And if something goes wrong, I can provide medical aid and emergency response capabilities. But if I'm doing my job right, it's all going to be safe all of the time. So, just to reiterate, what is a private course? A private course allows you, as the student/customer, to control nearly all of the variables that are going to be at play. I am going to run them through the filter of what the range allows us to do. And then once we can check off those safety requirements, we should have a full course. Now, just like at the normal defensive courses that we do with Spear Training Group, I will pay all of the range fees and any additional fee. The only thing you have to pay as the student is for your ammunition, whatever equipment you're bringing, be it ear protection, your own weapon, whatever. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them below, and I'd love to touch base with you. Thank you. Be safe. Have a good day.
We'll own that entire line of fire. Back in cover for that reload. Nice. Nice. All right. Good to safely holster and bring it back in.